got that G and my nullos. I'm just saying. We pull up to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a bitch get
stop
finicky, she gon' bring the energy. I hit a phone with a
3, 2, 1, action.
The journey starts today. So hello everyone, it's Harvey and I'm back for another video, and I hope you guys are having a good time. Welcome to my channel. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having an amazing time, enjoying yourselves, doing good, and making it work with these crazy times we're living. And I get it, but first, this is what I'm wearing. Ooh. What was that about? Anyway, let's get into this video. So you guys have seen the title of this video already, and I was like, you know what, someone has to say something, because for some reason everyone is just been adamant and just desensitized to what's going on. And I was like, you know what, let's do this. You guys know I don't give a fuck if I'm cancelled or not. I don't really care about it.
bring it on, bitch.
Anyways, that was crazy.
But I have to say the truth, because sometimes it's good to look at society from another perspective rather than just following the crowd. And it is what it is. You guys have seen the title. I said what? Social media, the social media world we live in today is what? Extremely toxic and close out kind of mentality.
Welcome to Montero.
That's what's going on. And I don't understand it. I don't like it. It's just stupid. So I was watching a video the other day, was it yesterday or so, and I saw this lady. She went to a place called Subways. You guys, you know, we have Subways everywhere. If I go to the train station, must have, there's a yep, Subway. So when I was looking at this video, I was like, oh my god, you know, these people are hardworking and all that. And then I saw the tip and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? So a black woman decided, how about I go to a Subway? And then she said she wanted a baked bacon.
So you're gonna give me no, you call the police. You're gonna give me either my money back or you're gonna give me some cooked bacon. That's just what's gonna happen.
I mean, you talk to somebody else.
Yeah, that's okay. You can either give me cooked bacon or... What's your problem? I asked her to put it in a toaster oven. This bacon is not cooked.
I put it in the oven like...
Okay, well, see, you figure it out. You figure out what to do. You don't get an attitude with me. You put it back in the... Go ahead, because it's going to be all on social media.
What kind of...
I asked for a club sandwich with bacon.
Exactly, like...
Well, that's why you work in. That's why you're always going to be working for other people.
Yep.
Exactly. You know that, right?
You need to wipe that off your mouth.
That's you. Thank you for telling me.
You're so welcome.
You're welcome. You're a little ignorant. You're very ignorant, and you're really bad for business. Yeah. You're really bad for business. That's okay. I'm gonna let the little African dudes know.
I don't care.
Okay. It's gonna be all on social media.
I'm gonna talk to you crazy.
Okay. Well, keep talking.
Okay.
Keep talking.
I will.
That's why you're gonna be at Subway for the rest of your goddamn life with an attitude like that.
If I choose to stay at Subway,
that's because you're losers. They work for people.
Yeah.
And then you're not myself.
Girl, bye.
Myself.
Girl, bye. You're stupid. You're stupid. I mean, that's gonna be you going to jail.
No, it's not. You said you're gonna put your hands on me. What you gonna do?
Girl, get out of my face.
Get dragged, girl.
Who gonna get dragged? Girl.
That's right. That's right. You better stay calm. You better stay calm behind there. You better stay calm there. You better stay calm, little girl.
Girl, I'll show you what this little girl can do.
Okay, do it. Do it.
A fucking bacon, and I think the girl grilled it or what. I don't even want to find out the details, but once I heard it was a bacon and it wasn't pertaining to was it cooked or not cooked. If it was raw bacon, I'll be like, okay, I see why she was furious. No, it was bacon and she didn't get the baked bacon she needed, so she immediately called. Can I speak to the manager?
Catch me at 10 when I
No, you can catch me right now.
No,
Because you can catch me right now. You can catch me right now. It's okay.
Have enough common sense to know to cook bacon for your sandwich. What can I give you? What can I do for you?
Better training. You can have like a meeting on the weekends and be like, this is what. Well, then maybe new employees.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I mean, so I don't. You know, only thing I wanted to do is just not take it to corporate owned, because I only shop black owned, and I did not want to get anybody in trouble. But since I don't get an apology or anything, it's pretty much like you're blaming it on me because you aren't managing your employees correctly.
I just agree with you that they should have gave you bacon. But I mean, I'm not blaming it on you or nobody else. What I'm trying to get you to see is You're like twice as old as my daughter. At
Well,
that point, you should have went to
it didn't
JEFFREE.
matter if she was your daughter.
I don't care what employee it was. I'm not just telling you that because it's my daughter. She's a kid, and grown-ups don't argue with kids.
I don't know. I don't
so
care.
So what you
I don't
should
care.
have did is went to the grown-up.
Listen, I just hate to get your daughter
you
fired.
can go to corporate if you want to.
I am going to. How the way it went down.
So you had a grown-up on the shelf that stood there.
That's not my problem. You should have trained your employees to learn how to deal with employees.
She is older than me, so
it doesn't matter. You are the manager.
Manager
is supposed to manage.
I wasn't here.
And if you can't manage,
I had already worked my shift, ma'am.
Then they should give you better training. They got to give you training. They need to
them.
give you better training.
First, they need training. Now I need training.
Yeah, you
What
need
do I need training for? I wasn't here.
Then you need training on management. They have all
have
kinds
a
of books.
business
They have
degree
all
in
kind
management.
of.
Hold
Well, you
on
got to
now.
use it though.
But you can't stand here and tell me what I need to do because
But
I wasn't here. At this
it
point, I
doesn't
need you
matter.
to leave out the store.
I am going to leave out the
so I can finish
store.
my job.
Okay.
You got a free sandwich. Your bacon was good. Come back to this store.
Okay, I know the owners. You can't tell me that.
You don't care which one you
Girl,
want.
please. You need
Which owner you
training. Management
I'm on the
training.
phone.
Management training.
Then you know.
I'm just
I'm going
saying.
at you again to get out the store.
I'm getting out the store. So
What's that going to do because you're recording?
yeah, I just want the world to
You
know.
ignorant, not me. Arguing with a kid.
I'm just letting you know. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yes, that's right. I wanted cooked bacon.
And I was like, so while I was watching this video, I was like, wait, have we become a society where people feel if they have a camera or so, and as a result of social media, they can just degrade and embarrass people and abash people because they feel they are entitled? It's like we now live in a society where people are so entitled to judge others, to degrade others, to be selfish rather than empathetic, especially after going through what we are going through as a pandemic in the whole world. This is a global pandemic and people are still acting. They've even become more vicious than they used to be. So she carried her camera and she was tapping the girl. She's like, say something, do something. I dare you to hurt me, I dare you to touch me. You go to like rallying up this employee, like, oh, can I speak to the manager? Come here. Like, I was like, wait, and from her voice I could tell that she's an adult, and I was like, wait, who gave you the right, the audacity, because your bacon is grilled rather than baked? Baked bacon? Really? You decided to. And this is the part that made me, I almost started crying. She said, with this attitude you have, not with this attitude, she said, you will be here forever, right? You will be here forever, you will never grow in your life. This is, literally she told this girl that this is all you can do. She said it to her face, like, this is all you can do, this is all you can be, this is the best you can give in this life. And I was like, this fucking bitch, you've not even seen the future. You can't even foretell the future. You can't even pretend. How do you feel? What gives you the right as a human being to tell someone else that, oh, this is all you can do, okay?
I don't know where to start.
And she was like, oh, I want that African guy to take care of my order and I'll talk to him. Literally, she was finding a way to get this girl fired. I was like, wait, have you become so selfish because of a fucking bacon? I'm not kidding. If I go to a place and I order something and I didn't get it the way I want it, I'll just eat it because I don't believe in wasting food. I'll just eat it and just go my way. I would not be like, or I may throw it out, but I would not go and say, oh no, this person gave me wrong stuff, so I want you guys to train this person well or fire them. No, I will take it, go about my day. I may be upset, like, but maybe 5 minutes or so, and that's it, and I move on with my life. But me trying to go ruin someone's job, someone's livelihood, someone's paycheck because of what? Because I feel, I don't know what's going on in this world, but you guys are a fucking mess.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Excuse me? Excuse me?
I'm spending money. You gonna give me what I asked for?
Because when I saw that video, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? At this point, it has gotten to a point where I'm like, social media, are you even worth it? Because if these are the stuffs I'm seeing, I just talked about shootings. Now I'm talking about someone complaining about fucking bacon. I wanted to send a check to go pay for that bacon because I was so pissed. And then the lady was like, oh, and the girl was like, try me. wait for me until it's 10 p.m. then you can say all this stuff. You could tell that this girl was so infuriated, and I felt so bad for the girl because she had to eat this trash from this woman because she had no choice, because she has to keep a job. You know, she wants to keep her job, so she had to tolerate and accommodate this woman's spit and bullshit that came out of her mouth. And I was like, adults, what are we doing? We are meant to be respectful of others, respectful of our neighbors, respectful of younger people and older people, because we know better. We know what it's like to be young and then older people insult us. We know how that feels. So why would we try to transfer that curse onto the next generation? Like, I don't fucking understand it. It makes no sense to me, and I feel it's because of social media. It has given people the opportunity to the voiceless to now have a voice, that some people feel that it's their right to embarrass and mortify other people, you know, and it's so fucking disgusting. I was so abashed because I was like, oh my god, these people share a skin color with me, like they share a race with me. And then the lady was like, oh, by the way, she was now talking to the manager, and she was like, you have to train them right, you have to train your employees well so they don't act this way. I was like, honey, you're fucking talking about baking not being baked, rather than it was grilled rather than being baked. Like, did you hear your priorities? What upsets you is freaking baking. In my head I was like, you yourself that is recording, you're the one that should be trained and oriented. You know, you have to go through orientation because you're a fucking mess. I don't know who that woman is, and I don't want to ever know her because I felt so mortified. I felt so sad for the employee because I was like, no. And then she's like, yeah, I don't want to call corporate because I'm trying to promote and support black owned businesses. I was like, oh bitch, wait, what? Like, she was doing them a favor. I was like, if I was corporate, we don't want such customers. I'm sorry, I don't want such customers in my business. Like, don't even come close. No, don't even come close to it. No, someone like that will degrade another human being, telling her like, this is the best you can do, this is the only thing you can do, like, you know, you will never live here, yeah, this is where your life ends. Who says that? Who tells someone that your life will end at a Subway restaurant, a Subway place, that's all you can do? Who says that to someone as a human being? And I bet you this is a religious person that on Sunday they will go to their place of worship and say thank you and do all those. It's the hypocrisy in this world is just uncanny. It's ridiculous to me.
I mean, I'm not but I'm
And I was like, wow, we live in a world where it's like close out, I'm better than you kind of, and I don't want to be part of it. I'm sorry guys, don't take bullshit like that from people. If you're in a job that will put you through that, give it 6 months to 1 year. Tolerate what you can tolerate, save up and move away and get your own business. Honey, there's an empowerment when you have your own business because you can control the energy that comes to it. I'm not kidding you, it's just the truth. Now, when I saw that, I was like, oh fuck this lady. They say don't wish bad on some people, but I kind of wish she would be in the other girl's shoes someday, because she was disrespectful to the manager, she was disrespectful to this employee, she was disrespectful to the other person who was helping her, and she was threatening them, but not threatening them like, oh, I'm doing you guys a favor, okay, correct this. Then you put it on fucking social media. Who does that? Human beings, what have we become? I'm so sad when I see what's going on in the world. That's why sometimes I don't even want to come on to social media and do videos, because I'm like, hello. Why? Anyway, let's get to another one that guys, it's James Charles. Now, the James Charles situation, I have seen the video, I have seen the apology video, and you guys know I love James Charles, the hustle, the grind, you know, especially after the bi sister situation.
Hello everyone, James Charles here, and today I'm going to be making a very important video about a very important topic. As many of you guys know, about 2 years ago now, I was involved with a very public online scandal in which some fellow YouTubers made some very serious accusations against me, and within the past couple of weeks, similar accusations are being made again, and I think it's very important that I get on camera and talk to you guys honestly about what is going on.
I saw it like, oh, my younger sibling, I have to protect them, and I've always protected them since then. But in this time, I have to say how I feel about everything. So I just noticed that some influencers, their job, they've done like 150, 200 videos. Like all they do, and for Jeffree Star, all they've done is just create. It's like, I don't like someone, but the only way I make my money is to talk shit and crap about that person and crucify that person and nitpick every little wrong they do. It is a fucking messed up world we live in, because I was looking at them, I was like, you guys are talking about this, but if they sneeze, you talk about it. If they pinch you, anything they do, you talk about it. I get it that you've taken that upon yourself as a job.
I'm here for whatever is going to happen over the coming months. You know, this took off and escalated so quickly. There was a point in time, like, when I was making videos about all of this, and I was getting 200, 300, 400. At, I think, peak, I got 500,000 views on a video in 1 hour. That story blew up, and I don't understand why now that he's admitted to some of these things,
seems like things have been
it's
throttled.
just... It's whatever. And I'm not even saying that from like a creator point of view.
But are you serious? Like, you look back and say, what did I create in this life? To talk about other people and just talk bad about them and just nitpick everything they do and just close out and wait for them to make any mistake. I was like, these people can do a million good deeds. And if they do just one bad deed, them cancelled. I hate the cancel culture. I'm not kidding you guys. And it's not just for Jeffree Star, but the others too. I hate the cancel culture. I only like cancel culture when the person is full of pretense. You know, those people are like, oh, I'm so holy all the time, I'm the best person, and then they do something, I'm like, wow. Looks can be deceiving, you know. In that instance, I get it, like, wow, these people, looks can be deceiving. But if someone have shown me they're bad, they're good, I'm like, okay, because I know every human being have their bad side and their good side. I get it. I understand it that we are imperfect. Sometimes we make mistakes. I understand it. And what I'm trying to say is that, knowing that, influencers, my advice to you is that build your platform, build it as big as you want, but always have a plan B on the side, because I've looked at this cancel culture. When they cancel you, honey, they cancel you like that. You go from there to Barca. No, I'm not gonna put my power of livelihood and source of livelihood in people's hands. I've always made up my mind that that is not the way I would live. So that's my advice to influencers, these big influencers. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing freaking lasts forever. And I've always told you guys that every problem has an expiration. So what I'm trying to say is that if you're a big influencer and you know that you have daddy on this bitch, you better have a plan B too. Plan B, plan C, plan D, because when your livelihood or your platform is demonetized, I see you guys go crazy because you're like, oh, then you're now forced to do an apology when you don't want to do an apology. I don't like forcing people to apologize. I want them to apologize at their own time, because then I know it's sincere. But when we as a society apologize now, there is no way that apology will be sincere. Like, it makes sense, because they are being forced to do it. They're like, okay, I have to put this in a format. I have to change my tone of voice to make it seem that I'm remorseful. No, you have to actually know that what you did is wrong. This goes for James Charles. You have to know that what you did is wrong. Assess it before making an apology. You guys stop forcing influencers when they've done something to apologize out of the blue. It will not be as sincere as you would want it to be.
This is not exactly planned. I don't have a script. I will let you guys know that I do have just some notes in front of me of points that I want to make, because this is a very, very serious topic. But today's video is going to be from the heart, and I'm going to focus on what happened, the conclusions that I've come to, and most importantly, holding myself accountable for my own actions.
Because in their mind, they're trying to find a way to come off sincere to you guys. I'm just saying it. It may not be for everyone, but that's the mentality that will be going on. Like, okay, how do I show that I'm remorseful? It becomes a calculated apology rather than, you know, a deep, meaningful apology. It will be a calculated, meaningful apology, and not everyone will take it the same way. So when I saw the James Charles situation, and I was seeing some influencers, they've done like 200 videos of one person, I get bored easily. Once I've done like 3, 4, 5, 6, at some point, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. Like, I don't know how to force something that I'm not feeling. You will see it in my energy. Like, guys, we are humans, we evolve. So if you're expecting me to be the same person for the rest of my life, that's never gonna happen. And that's why I said we live in a social media world where it's closed out and it's very toxic. So when I saw the James Charles situation and I saw the apology, I was like, okay. I saw the points, I was taking notes. I was like, okay. Now, James said this is his apology. Some people are like, oh no, I hate it, this is fake. Then when he didn't say anything, they said, oh my god, he has to say something. When he said something, oh my god, this is fake. So I was like, okay, in this situation you can win. You say something, you're fake. If you don't say something, what the fuck are you doing? So I was like, yeah. So James had to do a calculated apology. A calculated, meaningful apology, which means calculated and it's also meaningful to him. What he feels is his truth, is his truth. I'm not gonna say, oh, are you sure? Are you sure you really mean it?
Anyway, I'm stopping bags like the TSA.
This ain't no allegedly.
Listen up, you little bitches, it's a PSA.
Hello? The society forced him to do an apology quickly, and I'm glad that he did not just do it right away. He did it when he did it. Now, am I in support of his apology? No. Am I against his apology? No. And I'll tell you guys why. When I was going through the apology, I saw where he said, now from henceforth, he said something about being desperate. That's why he goes for people without even checking background, their age and all that.
And therefore, there is no one to blame for this other than myself. To the guys involved with this situation, I want to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I added you. I'm sorry that I flirted with you. And I'm really sorry if I ever made you uncomfortable. It is completely unacceptable. I was being reckless. And after looking back and finally realizing that this was my own fault, I started doing a lot of thinking and reflecting to really try and figure out why I was actually allowing myself to be so reckless in the first place. In all other areas of my life, my friends, my business, I like to think of myself as pretty put together and on top of things, and I couldn't understand why relationships were the one outlier. Why were they not working? Why was this area of me so different? And I finally came to a conclusion. It sucks and it is ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I think I have to, and that is that I'm desperate.
Going after a minor is a no. Let's be real. But this is where I was like, wait, what? He said that from henceforth, anyone I'm talking with or talking to, I would make sure I do a background check. I was like, what? You still want to talk to people? If I'm not James, but if I were in James' shoes, after the Buy 30 cancel and I was cancelled, that would be the first and the last time I would talk to anybody. The only way I'll talk to people is go on Millionaire Matchmaker or something, and then the dates will be arranged. There is no fucking way I'll talk to anybody. I don't care, because at that point I know that anyone that is coming for me may not come with good intentions, so I won't even try. And then to send nudes or provocative photos, are you serious? I was like, James, if I were you, I would not do that. But then again, James is only 21. Honey, at 21, I know James said, oh, I am more mature than my age. I'm like, honey, When you get to 25, James will know that, wow, what I knew at 21 and the mentality I have at 25 is different. When you get to 30, you see the difference between your mentality at 21 and your mentality at 30. When you get to 35, you see the difference. Like every 40, there were always differences. Like, oh my God. Imagine being married at 21. When you're 30 and you see the changes you've made, the person you look in the mirror, you're like, wow, this person is different from that person that fell in love at 21. It's completely normal to see those changes. People that you crushed on when you're 21, 18, you feel like, oh my God, they left me, my heart is all broken, and oh, I cannot go on with my life. When you get to 30, you're like, wait, that person, you're like, huh, that pain you were feeling at 21 is gone. That is growing. You grow from pain. So when James said that, oh, from henceforth, anyone I talk to, I would do it. I'm like, James, God, if it were me, I would not talk to no one. Guys, I've been celibate since 2010-ish. There's no fucking way. No. It would take a lot for me not to be celibate. Like, that person has to be worth it. Like, so worth it for me to give up more than 10 years of celibacy for one person. Like, I'm very disciplined when it comes to my emotions, like, because I know when I fall hard for people. So when James said that, but I was like, girl, you're still trying to even give relationship and dating a shot after the first cancel, and now this situation going on. But then again, the mindset I have is different from that of James Charles. But why I'm saying this is because we live in that clause out, so people were like, oh no, James, you know, and all these people they were talking, I looked at them, I was like, you guys, you know, you all have your own dirty laundries that we don't know about, right? You guys, you're not giving us the tea about your own dirty laundries, right? Like, hello, you know? I was like, but what James did regarding minors, that is a no-no. So in my head, I was like, was he being deceived by the minors? Did they tell him their age? But then he said he didn't ask them their age. I was like, oh, what happened to ASL? There was a time where people asked age, sex, and location. What, people don't do that any longer? Because ASL used to be 18. I'm not kidding you. So I'm shocked that, but then what blows my mind is that James is still considering dating, but then again he's 21, so those hormones, he's not yet able to control them, and not everyone can control their hormones and emotions at 21. I know I was just a different kind of breed, but yeah, it was tough, but I did it. And sometimes I'll fall off, but I still tried. So I get it, you know. But we live in such a world where it's like, I don't understand how someone would dislike someone, hate someone, and then all the videos they do is about that person. Like, oh yes, this person is like, all. So I'm like, that person literally pays your bills, but you hate the person. And if you look back at what you've done in your life and your contents, all you did was dedicate your channel just to attack someone, just to talk about someone, like someone. How do you sleep at night? I couldn't do it. I don't understand that life. And social media, this hate on Asians makes no sense to me. The hate on blacks makes no sense to me. The hate, xenophobia, makes no sense to me. Hurting your fellow human being makes no sense to me. I know your book that you guys religiously worship said love your neighbor as yourself, and yet you guys don't do that. I don't know if this is willful ignorance and hypocrisy. Like, it's a willful one, because I never knew that I would live in a world where people hate on others or are selfish, and then on Sundays or, you know, their worship days, they go, oh Lord, forgive me. Are you guys fucking kidding me?
You begging is a doozy, but beggars cannot be choosy. Been
Here we go.
a queen for 8 summers, just tell them to call me Susie. Does that
Then you're the ones that also say prevention is better than cure. We are so entitled as a society that it makes no fucking sense to me. Like, I am so... I truly don't want to be part of the society we live in. That's why social media, I'm like, eh? What is this class out? Like, we always want to find who we hate. We had Addison Rae. I love Addison Rae. I've never met her, but I love her. And you guys, you can hate me for it. I don't care. I love her as a human being because that's what I should do. And she did Obsessed. I'm happy she did it. She's living her life. You all go fucking live your own lives. There are lots to do. You can read a book, you can open a business, you can get a job, you can travel around the world, you can do stuff. There are so many things to do than to concern yourself with just attacking people. The only time I'll say, okay, it's good to criticize someone is when you know they've been criticizing everyone else or attacking different communities and different people based on their race, religion, stuff, sex, and stuff like that. Now when you go after them, I get it, because you're trying to let them know that what they did is wrong. I get it. But when you now just, every time those people put a video, you go and fine tune it, to find something out of the video that you hate, to talk about it. Now you're jobless and you have no life. And if that is what we are bringing up as youngsters in society, we are just a lost generation and lost society, because I don't fucking get it. Like, I'm not kidding you, I don't even want to come to social media, because I like, the young ones, my advice to you is that if you see the older ones in your families doing this, attacking people, talking bad about someone all the time, tearing them behind their backs when those people are not there, stay away from those people. Those people are not good people. They are not good influences. They are not good examples to follow, okay? And yes, it's okay for you to also think for yourself. It's okay to say no to an adult that is acting stupid. It's okay. Don't feel guilty that you felt wrong cautioning an adult for acting like a child or acting stupid, okay? I love you all so much, but I had to do something about, because I am so tired about the society we live in. Guys, if we can make this world a little bit better, we will go a long way, especially after COVID, this pandemic we've been going through. Why can't we be understanding? Why can't we just be a little bit understanding and a little bit patient and a little bit considerate, not inconsiderate, but considerate about our neighbors? Why can't we do that? Brother, can I take a video and then report this person online? Look at Lil Nas video. That video is a fucking masterpiece.
Romantic talking, you don't even have to try.
Like, how do you do that? Like,
You're cute enough to fuck with me tonight.
But because I come from a race, or I come from a society and a world where, oh no, it's the devil. They could not even say that it's a masterpiece. It's an innovative masterpiece that is groundbreaking and creating a generation. It's creating a time in history that will look at and say, wow, that was a revolutionary video. No, oh no, in fact, Lil Nas is the devil. No. On Twitter, they're finding ways to talk bad about an artist creating a masterpiece. The song told and the video told a story from the beginning till the end without missing a beat. And all people said was, oh no, he danced on the devil. Really? But if he danced when he was going to heaven, they were fine with it. According to them, heaven, right? When he danced on a CGI character, oh no, it's the devil. Guys, there is good and there is bad. There is evil and there is good. You all can tell me that this paradise you all talk about, religion paradise and others BS, you guys cannot tell me that you all, everyone will be in it. I don't want to be in it I don't want to be in it. If you guys will be in it, I don't want to be in it. Especially with these people who are so judgmental. If these people are the ones that will be there, I don't want to be even at the door. I don't even want to knock on the door. And I'll tell you guys why. I believe in respecting every individual, loving people for who they are, loving my neighbors as myself. I don't want to hurt myself, so I don't want to hurt other people. I don't want to judge myself, so I don't want to judge other people. It's the simple truth. That's all we have to do as humans. So if you guys are not doing, oh no, this person,
Really, I was doing just fine without you.
ooh.
Looking fine, sipping wine, dancing on club couches.
If that's the case, you guys can keep me out. I don't want to be even in the same room with these people, with these religious people and their judgments, and I don't want to be in a space with them. That's how bad it has gotten in my head, because it drives me nuts seeing a masterpiece by Lil Nas X being... How do these people sleep at night? And most of them have seen so many times, they've killed people, and they're like, oh, I'll just pray and I'm forgiven. That is fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. If you have the heart to do such stuff, I'm sorry, fuck you, and fuck that bullshit of feeling you're better than... You're not, I'm sorry. Like, it makes no sense to me. And when I see the judgments, I'm like, huh? This is what we are doing? Life is already so hard, so freaking hard. Then you guys even made it worse for other people. And that's why I said social media, yo, this close out and toxicity is just ridiculous. And I know that book that they keep reading, oh, the book said this, that. The book actually said that it is easier for an elephant to go through the eye of a needle than for these people to get into that paradise of what they're talking about. So I'm like, you all know what that means, right? Because if we are over 8 billion people in the world and 6 billion or 7 billion is telling me that, you know, they are all them religions and they are all perfect and they are all blah 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 blah. Honey, yeah, keep dreaming. You all keep dreaming. Keep dreaming, because me, I've already taken my place. Yep, I'm not even trying to fight with you all. Like, I'm like, life, just do you. Be a good Samaritan. Be good in nature. Just do good. It's so crazy to the point it says that they said these people will tell you, oh my God, if you don't go to one of these religion places, even if you're a good person, you know, you're not surviving. You'll be destroyed and blah blah blah. I'm like, huh? A good person will be destroyed until they go into those 4 wars with you guys. Okay, I'm out of here. You know, so I look at it, I'm like, guys, social media, we have to take a chill pill with this cancel culture, the judgments, the crucifixion, the animosity, the hate, the violence, the instigation of degrading others or degradation of others, the mentality of feeling superior to others, the confluence of gossips in one place, the community of xenophobia and transphobia and all these phobias from all walks of life, the anxieties, the disorder when it comes to corporate America and the discrimination and all this racial injustice, and we have to end it. We have to take a chill pill and stop. This world will be such a better place. I'm an empath, so it drives me nuts that I cannot even focus because I'm walking down the street and someone stares at me and I'm already scared. I'm like, oh my God, what does this person think of me? Like, even if they're in their car, they are beside their car, I'm taking the other one because in my head I'm like, oh my God, what is this person thinking? I'm coming to rob them. Like, I should not live such way because of other people's perception. And that is what the world of social media have caused. The hate crimes, it's like it has tripled and it's sad. Anyway, I love you all so much. Please try and be a good person. Be friendly to your neighbor. Respect your neighbor as yourself. Don't judge people like that because you feel you have the right. Just take a chill pill. Guys, you don't want high blood pressure. You don't want to die young because you just decided to be hateful. Guys, it takes a lot of energy to be hateful towards others. I don't know how you guys do it, but don't expect it from me. And cancel culture, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. If I'm cancelled, I don't care. If I'm not cancelled, I don't care. And you know why? Because I have another life. I have my businesses to run. I have my salon business and I have my investment business. And I also do YouTube. And I'm doing YouTube because I love to do it. If YouTube becomes a headache, YouTube does not pay me. So I'm like, okay, it's as easy. YouTube, you know, you don't pay me. So it's like, it doesn't bother me. And that's the power I have because I decided to make sure that YouTube, social media, does not control my existence. And that's why I'm honest to it. See, I can say fuck you.
What's up, everybody? I'm thirsty. Shh. I gotta say something. I'm hungry still.
And I will not even blink. You know why? Because it is what it is. And if I say words, I'm not like, oh my God, did I say that? Guys, I would rather be a honest person with you guys and be sweet and everything because that's me than try to fake to be sweet so you guys will like me. Don't like me, honey, because I'm so sweet to the point that I get abused and misused all the time. So I would rather have 2 best real friends than have a million fake friends that will just use me and dump me to the side. So yes, it is what it is. I love you all so much. Please go out there and spread good deeds. The world needs more good people. It's and not judgmental people. The world needs more of that. The world needs more of that. It really does. And then when I hear people say, oh, people who are from the LGBTQIA community choose to live that way. Bitch, are you fucking kidding me? I'm black. Why would I choose to be part of the LGBTQIA community? So I'll be discriminated double. Really? Some people are so ignorant, it's sad. It's the mentality for me. It's the parochial mentality for me. It's the parochial discrimination from, like, I don't get it. Some people are so ignorant, it's sad to watch. I've been who I am since I was a baby. My biological father was like, yeah, I had to leave you because I could not have a child like you. I didn't even know what I was. Society told me what I was before I even knew what I was. When people are coming out of the closet, my family decided to try and push me into the closet. Yeah, I was one of those. Yeah. So when people tell me, oh, people like me choose to be... Bitch, if you choose to be straight, fine. How do you choose to be attracted to... It's like telling me to date someone that is old enough to be my great-great-great-great-grandfather. Seriously? I would choose... Seriously? Really? Are you guys kidding me?
Ooh.
No, bitch. It doesn't work. You cannot choose to be something. You can. And I hate this stigma when someone is from the LGBTQIA community. They always stigmatize them to being pedophiles. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, how does someone's sexuality it's been it's been compared to being a pedophile? Why? I don't get it. I love you all, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Until next time, it is what it is. I'm out of this place. Bye, guys.
'Cause I'm loving myself real good.
Did you guys hear that? I'm scared.
In a way that you never could.